Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2020 Cadillac XTS, as well as learn about the features and configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Yes, Cadillac has the Escalade, but not everyone who needs a third row of seats needs a truck-based V8 behemoth. Enter the 2020 Cadillac XTS. Cadillac packed nearly all of its tech into this SUV, and it's promising the moon in terms of refinement and comfort. The 2020 Cadillac XTS is a front or all-wheel drive 3-row luxury crossover with 310 horsepower and 271 pound-feet of torque from a 3.6-liter naturally aspirated V6. A 9-speed automatic transmission is standard, as is a power-folding third row and an 8-inch touchscreen with rotary controller. Premium luxury and sport models include more than just visual differentiation. Cadillac says the XTS Sport actually has suspension tweaks to make it feel more agile, while the XTS Premium Luxury's ride is said to better isolate you from road imperfections. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of this 2020 Cadillac XTS. It's a 3-row, 7-seat SUV from Cadillac, and it looks pretty tasty. If you watch this channel, you know that I love Cadillac cars. If you don't watch this channel, please subscribe right now. Just the other day, as a matter of fact, I did a video on the 2020 Cadillac V-Series cars. Their upcoming V-Series cars are going to be very exciting. If you're interested in that, I'll put a link up in the corner right now. So yeah, we can see that the new 2020 Cadillac XTS comes in 2 flavors. It comes in the Premium Luxury, which has a more luxury ride, and then you have the more sport-oriented Sport. We can see here the choice of colors, so let's take a look through these colors real fast. This color here is Radiant Silver Metallic. We have a Crystal White Tri-Coat. The website moves nice and fast. Satin Steel Metallic. We have a Stellar Black Metallic, which looks pretty good. A Manhattan Noir Metallic. Shadow Metallic. Garnet Metallic. Red Horizon Tri-Coat. Cadillac's been running that color for quite some time. And then there's a Dark Mocha Metallic. Let's actually go through the rest of these shots so we can kind of get a virtual walk around of the 2020 Cadillac XTS. Looks pretty good. And then, of course, we've got the Premium Luxury. Did you see the difference there? Now watch this when I click Sport. Looks like when I click Sport here, it's going to take away some of that chrome trim. Check it out. Yeah, you see how that they add a lot more chrome trim. So it's no different than the Europeans are doing it. When they do the luxury version, the luxury has more chrome, and it's just much more luxurious. The Sport is more of a blacked out, more aggressive looking package. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's take a look at this interior, though, see what it looks like. Okay, so here they're showing the interior of the Premium Luxury. You know, there's only 2 configurations of this Cadillac, so I'm interested in the Sport. We are going to do a build and price on the Sport, the 2020 Cadillac XTS Sport. But seeing that there's only 2 trim levels, they don't have a ton of information on the website, we're definitely going to take a look at both of them. We're not going to build and price a Premium Luxury, but as we go over and learn the features is what we're doing, we'll definitely investigate the Premium Luxury as well. So here's the Premium Luxury, and so let's go through its photos, and here's its 3 slides, and then the colors that it comes with, and then the Sport. Let's see if the Sport looks any different. So now we've switched to the Sport, and now that I switched to the Sport, I can see that there are different interior options over here. Hang on one second. Did you catch that? On the interior here for the Premium Luxury, we've got a lot of color combinations here. We've got this serious leather seating with dark titanium accents. There's this jet black leather with jet black accents. Now this is the Premium Luxury interior. The dark auburn leather with the jet black. Then we have jet black semi-aniline. This is going to be the upscale leather with the jet black accents. And then you have, and then this has the chevron perforated inserts. Then you have this maple sugar. This color was available years ago. I remember it in the XTS leather seating with the jet black accents. Now when you switch to the Sport, Sport's interior, right now they trim it down. You've got the Sirius You've got the jet black. You've got the jet black semi-aniline, and then of course you have the maple sugar as well. So, and then let's run through these photos. They don't really differentiate the seats. Let's just say that. Here's the sport seats. Now let's take a look at the premium luxury seats. I don't think they look any different. So there we go with that. Looks like the premium luxury has more interior color choices for your leathers and all of that, while the sport, they seem to keep it a little more simple, and that works for me. They've got the colors I want, so that works. Okay, let's take a look at some of the features of this 2020 Cadillac XTS, the 7-passenger SUV. So we've got 3 rows of seating. We know that. That's the big deal with this. So now you can have 7, depending on the configuration, though, you can have 7 or 6 people because there's an optional captain's chair configuration. So depending on that, that's going to change how many folks you can put up in here. Then they talk about their premium materials. They have exotic wood, carbon fiber, leather appointments, metallic accents. Yeah, they're talking about this thing is, a lot of refinement, right? First class refinement. Cadillac user experience, that's the Q system. That's their infotainment. That's going to have your Apple CarPlay, your Android Auto, your navigation, everything, your Bluetooth streaming. That's all your stuff right there. Notable safety features for the 2020 Cadillac XTS. We've got the front pedestrian braking. We have night vision, which looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, this is an available system. It's not standard. Now, it says this front passenger system. Now, this seems to be standard because they don't say the word available. Available means optional. All right, so it looks like front pedestrian braking and lane keeping assist might be standard fare, while the night vision is, of course, optional. This is under the safety tag. So now these are some notable safety features. If we come over here and check out some performance features, then what do we see here? We see, well, hang on a second. We see there's the 3.6-liter V6 engine. We already know about that engine. That engine makes 310 horsepower, makes 271 pound-feet of torque, and that's the one and only engine that is available on the Cadillac XT6 for 2020, at least at this point. There's the 9-speed automatic transmission. We already talked about that. And then, of course, this Cadillac has drive modes like many new automobiles have. And when you have these different drive modes, it changes up the characteristics of the car, the throttle sensitivity, the steering, how it feels, all of that, how the engine, how the transmission shifts. So yeah, and all this happens at a press of a button. Other notable features, they talk about that refined suspension. And like I was saying, the premium luxury and the sport models are more than visual differentiation, where the sport actually has a sportier chassis and the premium luxury trim has more of a luxury cruising chassis. Then over here in the middle, they talk about what? Sport control all-wheel drive. Is that standard on this car? I think it is. I don't see the word, well, no, that's not true. You can get this in front or all-wheel drive, this 2020 Cadillac XTS, but here they're telling us about the all-wheel drive. And then, of course, you can tow with this vehicle. I don't know how many people are going to be towing with their Cadillac, but if you do decide to tow, you can tow up to 4,000 pounds, and there's a smart tow trailering system that is available. Let's check out the gallery really fast, shall we? I love Cadillacs. I think Cadillacs are beautiful cars. This car actually competes with the 2020 Lincoln Aviator, which is also extremely beautiful. I did a build and price on that vehicle. If you're interested in that Lincoln Aviator, which is pretty tasty as well, I'm going to put a link up in the corner right now. This 2020 XTS is a nice place to be. I like the fit and finish on here. They're showing the stitch work on the steering wheel, the carbon fiber inlay on the steering wheel. Looks very, very nice. Here's the Bose sound system. Looks very good. Here's a nice shot of the XTS from the rear three-quarter. It's a very attractive SUV. It looks very European, but that's not a bad thing. I love this little piece down here, this little design piece down here. It's so Cadillac. It's a gorgeous SUV. I'm not even an SUV guy, And I would actually just drive around in this SUV because, well, I think it looks pretty good. I'd like to see one up close and see how big they are. But yeah, very beautiful SUV. But we're going to check the specs, so we're going to be able to see the dimensions. We're going to check those specs here in just a second. So yeah, just looking over the trim levels one more time. Yeah, what do we have here? The Premium Luxury, which starts at $52,695. It gets unique premium luxury interior colors. We know that. Authentic exotic woods, uniquely styled exterior, and exclusive 20-inch wheels. Then you got the Sport, which we're going to do a build and price on today. It has a starting price, MSRP, of $57,095. It's got that Sport chassis. It says, oh, now this one does come with the twin clutch Sport Control all-wheel drive. That's standard. It gets tinted tail lights. It has carbon fiber accents on the interior. Yeah, very, very, very nice. I like it. Let's click this trim details here. And if we click this trim details, it just kind of gives us some better specs. You know, we got tri-zone automatic climate control on this vehicle, power liftgate, powerful third row seats. Now, this is all standard equipment. And yeah, this vehicle is $57,000 to get started. But look, it's got a lot of stuff. Heated front seats and a steering wheel, the 20-inch wheels. Now, we can see this stuff in blue. We can option this with some big 21-inch wheels. There's a premium headlight system we can option with. There's the captain's chairs, of course. There's a comfort and air quality package. And then there's a platinum package. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. There's a smart tow trailering system we can put on this. There's enhanced visibility and technology package. There's a driver assistance package we can throw on this. But it's got a ton of safety, rear cross traffic alert, rain sensing wipers, lane change alert with side blind zone, high definition rear vision camera, front pedestrian braking. This car has a lot of safety technology. They're giving you a lot for the money. Okay, that's where I'm getting at with this. So they're giving you a lot for the money. Let's move on real fast. Here's some quick specs for our 2020 Cadillac XTS. 3 rows of seating, as we know. 0 to 60 acceleration, if you really care about that, is 6.9 seconds. The combined fuel economy for this vehicle is 20 miles to the gallon, so I guess it's respectable. The third row leg room is 29.5 inches. Now, the overall length of this vehicle is 198.5 inches. Now, because I'm a car guy and I just love cars, that happens to be about the length of a Dodge Charger. Okay, that's about the length of a Dodge Charger, more or less. The height is 69.9 inches. It's going to definitely be taller than a Dodge Charger. Okay, so we kind of saw something about blah, 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 platinum package. Well, here it is. There's 3 rows of Opus semi-aniline full leather. There's a leather-wrapped instrument panel, console, and doors, micro. So this gives you more tech. I mean, more luxury, of course. Yeah, so that's the platinum package. And yeah, I don't know if that platinum package is going to be for us. I'm not really worried about that. And it even tells you that this chassis damping control is on the premium luxury model only. Yeah, but they do offer this on the premium luxury or the Sport. They kind of tell us that right here. So we can get the platinum package on either or. We'll see how it goes. At this point, you know what? I think we're ready to actually do the build and price. So let's get into it. Okay, so here we are on the configurator for Cadillac to do this XTS. We are going to choose the Sport. It says the Sport trim is not available in the current selections. It doesn't come in front-wheel drive. It only comes in all-wheel drive. Remember that? And it comes in that Sport all-wheel drive to further differentiate that chassis. All right? So now we're looking at $58,715 out the door. There's only one engine. So that's that 3.6-liter V6. Let's run through these images really fast. We've seen them all before. Let's go choose a color. Okay, so for exterior color here's all the exterior colors. I like the crystal white tri-coat. I think we're going to go with the crystal white tri-coat. I think that looks very beautiful. It's going to look great with those optional 21-inch wheels because I'll definitely be throwing that on there. We're going to go for the interior. Let's switch over to the interior. Let's run through these photos real fast. There's that. There's that. And there, I like that shot. And we're going to do the jet black semi-aniline leather seating surfaces with chevron perforated inserts. Boom. All right, now to add that, we have to remove the Cadillac user experience, and they're going to add all this other stuff. And it seems like the price is going to jump like $9,800. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and select that. Wow, what a jump there. Now, what package did that throw in that sent us to the moon, where we went from a nice cruising under $60,000 to now we're knocking on $70,000? Now, did that hide in the packages, or is this package with the semi-aniline just that expensive? But they threw a whole bunch of stuff in there. Hang on a second. Let me cancel that out. I wanted to see if we could see all the details again, but we'll have to check that out when we get over to the summary. Let's move on to the packages. Ah, see there. Now we're on the path of discovery here. So that platinum package. So that semi-aniline seats, that leather, that chevron perforated leather, that existed in that platinum package. And then of course it seems like they bundled the enhanced visibility. It seems like we had to buy everything. Seems like we had to get all the expensive packages to get this leather seating. So now you learn something. If you want to keep this probably under $60,000 or right around $60,000, then don't get the semi-aniline leather, because they're going to make you add a bunch of stuff. Now, I like the semi-aniline, but is it really necessary? Probably not. Probably not. I don't want to send this car to the moon. I really don't want to send the car to the moon, but it seems like that might be the only other, that seems like that's the only selection we had here. So I thought there were other ones, but I guess not. Let's remove this one. Let's go ahead and remove that. Yeah, select that, and let's see what happens. Hang on one moment here. Okay, I literally had to start this whole build over because it would not show me the non-semi-aniline options again when I was trying to deselect the semi-aniline. So that was what was going on. I decided, hey, you know what? I don't want to spend $70,000. I like the vehicle a lot, but it doesn't have to cost $70,000. I think the semi-aniline leather seats are cool, but it's not that serious. It's just not that serious. So now we're back down to a more $59,000. Now we just have the regular jet black seats. Let's move on to packages now, and we get to decide. Now, do we want the rear enhanced visibility and technology package? Now, what all does that come with? Let's check it out. It comes with the 8-inch color driver information display. Oh, this is where the heads-up display lives, the rear view camera mirror, the high-definition surround vision, the HD surround vision, rear pedestrian alert, automatic park assist. Yeah, we've got some stuff right here. And then it says, may require additional optional equipment. Now, let's find out. I do like the heads-up display. Right, let's check out this driver assistance package real quick and see what it all has. Adaptive cruise control, automatic seatbelt tightening, reverse automatic braking. I'm not really concerned about the driver assistance package. I can tell you that right now. What I do like is the enhanced visibility and technology package. Hopefully we could just get this package without being pulled into something else. Okay, that looks good. $2,350, I can live with that. Now we're looking at $61,665. Now we got a better car. Now, what's this floor liner package for $405? This gives us all our all-weather stuff. I'm into all this. So you can protect the interior for $405. I'm in on this. Let's do it. We're going to do that. Yep, we got it. The premium carpets. Yeah, I probably want to do the premium carpets, but they say see dealer for pricing, so I'm not really worried about it then. Interior protection package. I guess this gives you everything. So they bundle these packages together funky, and then as you scroll down, they keep building up, and you forget, you choose one, and then it's like, oh, then they have this one. You know, maybe they should put those bigger packages first. Let people see those. At any rate, we're not going to keep going crazy about those packages. There's a comfort and air quality package. What does this give you? Ventilated driver and front passenger seats, heated rear outboard seats. Now, I like this package, honestly, just for the rear heated seats, so the rear passengers can get in on it too. The ventilated driver and front passenger seats, I've never experienced that in a car. So is that something that's so awesome? I don't know. But I'm going to get this package for the heated rear seats, not so much for the ventilated seats. That's, I guess, is a nice bonus. So here we're sitting at $750. Let's move on to the exterior. Oh, we can option these 21-inch wheels. And we're gonna. Boom. I want the 21-inch wheels. They look nice. They look very nice. Where's a side shot? There it is. 9-speed automatic transmission, check. Engine block heater, check. We're not going to do anything with the towing. I'm not really worried about that. Where's the rear fascia protector? It's that so you don't scuff things when you're taking boxes out. There's assist steps. What do they look like? Oh, those aren't bad. They're $750. Let's go ahead and grab the assist steps. All right, I like that. We can get splash guards, but we're not going to worry about that right now. There's that premium headlight system. Now, what is this? Includes illuminated door handles on Premium Luxury Sport and body colored door handles on the Sport. Okay, I like the illuminated door handle. Well, I guess it's no big deal because, well, yeah. Well, they don't really explain what the premium headlight system, what the benefit of it is, so I'm not going to really worry about it. The safety stuff, now there's no price tag on this, which means it's bundled into another package, and so we're not going to get roped into that. Let's move on to the interior. Let's bump up to the Cadillac user experience and navigation. See, we're actually on our way. We're actually on our way up to that $70,000, but I like having a little more control. But we might be just about done now. I don't think we need the rear seat entertainment. We've got the upgraded Bose system, which it threw in when we got the Cadillac user experience with the navigation. We're going to leave the standard 7-passenger seating. We don't need all these a la carte weather floor liners and all that. We don't need all that stuff. The cabin filters, the cargo organizers, all that there. The illuminated cargo sill plate, however, we might need that. That's lit up. I think we need that. We need that. I don't care about the adaptive cruise control or the night vision. I think we can live without a first aid kit. So let's move on to accessories. Okay, so with accessories, if you watch my channel and you know about General Motors, that's Cadillac, Chevrolet, Buick. When you get to the accessories part, they start throwing in all kinds of miscellaneous junk. Headphones, eyelet terminal connectors. We don't even know what this stuff is. And then power adapters. What I'm saying is most of this stuff, and this is like waxes and car wash, a 61-piece toolkit. What I'm saying is when you get over to the accessories on General Motors websites, they start throwing in all kinds of miscellaneous junk. And so we don't spend any time on the accessories. I said all that to say that. So let's move on to the summary. All right, I'm going to print off this build summary. Hang on, let me see if I can. The answer is yes. So I'm going to save this build summary. So if you like the way that I built and priced this 2020 XTS all-wheel drive Sport, you can download this build summary in the description below. So life for our 2020 XTS all-wheel drive Sport started at $57,095. Now we're out the door at $65,000. We spent $3,000 in options, about $3,500 in packages, and that white tri-coat cost us $1,200 to put this paint color on here, but I don't care. It looks really, really great. I love Cadillac cars. I've actually already put up a link to my Cadillac playlist. I really love Cadillacs a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I think this is a great car, and it comes in right about at a standard Cadillac price. A lot of Cadillac cars come in around that $65,000, $70,000 range. This one's no exception. Beautiful car, gorgeous styling. I would drive this one around. I like it a lot. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. And if you found this build and price review of the 2020 Cadillac XTS Sport helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe. If you've watched this video from all the way from the beginning to the end, you're awesome. You rock. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'm going to see you on the very next video.